Let's start to assemble this transfer case. Some assembly lube on it. Getting the gears set in there. Got a thrust washer. Okay. The bane of my existence, which is snap rings. You can see why I hate these things. Okay, well, I'm gonna get this thing on and I'll bring you back. All right, you ready for it? Listen up, listen to this. That was the satisfying snap of that stupid snap ring going in. I'd like to tell you that I just turned the camera on for a second and then it went right in, but it didn't. So, we got it in. All right, let me get all the grease off of me and we'll come back. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this bearing in. It goes on this side here. So we're gonna put that in there, and we can't, unfortunately, we can't press this one in. So we're gonna have to kind of knock it in with a hammer and punch. And again, you wanna make sure that you're not hitting the outer race, but the inner race only. And let's see, this is too thick. Let me grab a different punch and we'll get that going. Hang on one second. Ideally, I would have liked to have used these brass punches, but I don't want to damage the outer race at all. So let's get a thinner punch. And so we're just hitting the inner here, and we're just gonna gently. It won't take much. We got to get this backed up to the snap ring that we just put in. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought. So let me get this thing in and I'll bring you back. Okay, we're almost done here getting this thing in. What I'm trying to do is get the back of this bearing backed up against the snap ring that we put in. I don't know if you can see that or not, probably not, but we're almost there. Okay, so we're there. So we got that. Now we got to put the cup in, the race. And that's right here. And this also is kind of a press fit. So we'll just tap this in gently. Shouldn't take much. And then the preload will get taken care of when we put the front cover on. so that's it. Let me see if I can get you a better view of that. You can see right here, the race is now in, and the bearing is now riding on it. Okay. And then again, the preload will get taken care of from the front here. All right, so we're making progress on it. I'll bring you back when we're ready to do some more. All right. I don't know how much we're gonna get done today. It's pretty cold out there. 27 degrees this morning when I woke up. But what we're gonna do is get the gasket glued down so we can put the bearing cover on, and then we will be able to shim the other side and set the bearing preload, and from there we will continue. So I'm using gasket cinch, gasket sealer, good stuff. Go around, it's basically just glue. Don't need a lot. Let's see, we got a gasket in here somewhere. Yeah, that's it. Make sure we get it lined up so that when we put the bolts in, we're not fighting the gasket. Okay. We'll let that dry. We'll go from there. Okay, so in full transparency and honesty, I screwed up one of these thrust washers. So I was able to contact Sal at Vintage Cheaper and get 2 new thrust washers. And we're gonna put these in. Don't make the same mistake I made. If it feels like it's not going in, stop. So, let's see, where is the transmission assembly lube? Here we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna glue these things down. So we're gonna put some on the back side. It's not a cold day here in Texas now. It's back up into the 60s. So we're not having the best of luck with the stickiness of this stuff, but we're gonna do our best. This back one we're not gonna worry about too much yet, but we are gonna worry about this front one. So let's get it with the Smurf snot on it. This is a different Smurf snot than we were using on the engine. This is sticky and the other stuff was very lubey. Look at all that. Oh yeah, nice blue goo. Let's get this thing in there. Well, but our other one already fell down, so. Let's get this one back up here. Okay, so we got those up. Oh, that one's already sliding down. See, I'm telling you, it's not. Maybe I should put this stuff in the freezer and bring it back. Might be a good idea. I'm trying to do this where you all can see it, and I'm sure my big old fat head's right in your way. Okay, so we got that one going. Get this guy in here. Get our, oh no. Okay, well I'm gonna have to bring it back because I've already made another mistake. I put this thing on and I can't get my, jeez Louise. I swear to God, this fucking transfer case is gonna be the death of me. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're getting this intermediate shaft in here. See if we can do this without screwing everything up. Been pretty good at that. Okay. I think we're there. I think. The back one's not in. I'm gonna pull this thing out. Let me just show you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this intermediate shaft in here. Let me see if I can figure this thing out. And, oh wait, it's going now. I've already screwed this bearing up once, and I don't, or not the bearing, the thrust washer up once, and I don't want to do it again. So, now that you see what I'm trying to do, I'll bring you back when it's in. So, I mean, nobody wants to see somebody just beating a bearing in anyway, so I'll be right back. Okay, told you I'd get it in. Got it in. So, we'll blow it out because there's something in here now. I think it's dust that I got in here. But things are moving the way they should and turning the way they should. So I'm happy with this. I was able to get this this shaft right here. Got the bolt that holds it. It's not tight yet, but I'm gonna get that tight and we'll get that going. This is pretty much rebuilt at this point. Cover needs to go on. This cover needs to go on, and there's a gear that goes in here as well, in here. And we'll get that in, but that doesn't go in until we mate this to the transmission. So my first Dana 18 transfer case rebuild. Thanks for watching.